Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Rich. Kiss your cable goodbye. Back again with another video. Real quick, try to make this real simple for you. Basically, when you get a Fire Stick, Amazon is going to send you updates for that Fire Stick. And sometimes, well, most of the time, it doesn't automatically happen. But I'm going to teach you a way to how to update and stay updated on your Fire Stick. Now, you start at the home screen and you look at the very top. It says settings on the very top right. Just scroll over all the way to the right. Now you're going to drop down once, keep going all the way again to the right until you get to My Fire TV. You're going to select it here, and excuse my little words there. I know some of them are kind of offset, but a little blurry. Then you continue here where it says About. Select About. Now we're using 4K Fire Stick. You look at the right, it says device name, Richard's Third Fire Stick, TV, storage capacity, keep going, Amazon account, software version, 6.2.6.8. That is the software version we are using right now. Now the Fire TV home version, 6.1.7.1-008, may also change. But what we're going to do is continue to go down, and you'll see it says downloading update. And right there on the far right, downloading update, installing the update may require a device reboot. Basically, just needs you to restart the device. You can simply do it by unplugging it and plugging it back in, or I'll show you how to restart it here very simply without having to get up. So, if you leave this page, this update will be installed later when your Amazon Fire TV stick is not in use. If you want to, what's going to happen is it's going to do it by itself automatically later. But you want to speed up that process and get it done and over with, follow my steps. You'll go back on your remote, go down to restart, select it, and then go ahead and restart your Fire Stick. Now, it's just going to tell you your Fire Stick is powering off. You let it power off, you let it do its thing, and then you just hurry up and wait. Now, excuse my screen. I am using the phone right now to record all this, and it's kind of late in the night. I guess I had nothing better else to do but to try to show you guys how to update a Fire Stick. But we're gonna go ahead and pause this real quick and I'll come back to it. It is powering up, coming back up to the home screen. Let it power up, let it do its thing. You got to remember, kind of like whenever you wake up first thing in the morning, you haven't had your coffee or a little bit of shower or something to wake up. Kind of the same thing. Processor's processing, everybody's thinking. Now, it's up, it's loaded. We'll go back to the settings screen all the way across. You can hold it down if you want to. Go down, go all the way across, hold down the button, a little too fast, go back into My Fire TV. Once again, select About, and then we'll go all the way down where it says downloading update. See, it is now initially downloading the update again. Now what happens is, sometimes Amazon sends out multiple updates over time, and if you don't happen to update your own device, which is very simple like it is right now, that's all we're doing, it's going to be backed up and you're gonna have probably a little bit of issues with like remote connecting or something of that nature. Maybe volume doesn't work or something like that. That being said, we're also going to make another video for connecting your TV to your Fire Stick remote that has the volume up and down and the mute buttons with the power. That's for another video, and I'll put that in here, right here at the top of the link. Click on that if you need that later. But back to this. What it does, it backs up and it has all these like 2 or 3, sometimes 4 or 5 different updates that you'll need to end up doing. That's because you haven't done all the other ones. So if that happens, it's okay. Just continue to go through these same steps. But one thing I have noticed while doing this, And I've been doing this about 5 years now. See how it kind of stops where it says it's downloading in the far right in that little bar, and it's just right before the S in the word stick. You'll see it just kind of pauses and just sits there for several minutes. Now, you don't have to take my word for it. You can go ahead and pause this video and continue to watch your side on your end and see how yours gets stuck for several minutes. You can leave it there, or what I like to do is go back to the restart screen, and we'll do that now, and I'll talk about why. Continue to go down, go to restart, once again restart it. Now, I honestly do not know why it does that, but every Fire Stick I have come across tends to pause like that. Honestly, I can't explain why, but I know it does it. So the best thing to do, instead of sitting there waiting 10, 20, 30 minutes, an hour, and wasting your life like I have, just restart your Fire Stick if you notice that it's, not moving anymore. You might have to do that a handful of times. It's okay. But I know for sure when we go back into it, I'm just gonna jump ahead here, go all the way across. See how it kind of moves really slowly like you do when you wake up in the morning? Yeah, that's why it's always good to wait. I'm impatient. That being said, not the best thing to do. Let's go back into it. Now, there it is, at the S again. That's where we left off at. And sometimes it'll jump back to where maybe the beginning or the front or right there again. But now it's moving again. You'll see it. It slowly starts moving like a turtle. And sometimes it'll jump ahead and move a lot faster. And I can't explain why, but I think it just kind of gets stuck from downloading. And then, like I said, you'll have to do that a handful of times, 4 or 5, maybe even a few more. But it's okay. It'll happen. And we might even have to restart it again. But sometimes it pays to be patient. So I'll do this and I'll actually update it. I'll walk away, go do some things that I got to take care of, come back 10, 20, 30 minutes later. Sometimes I'll forget. Even an hour later, I'll come back and be like, oh yeah. And it's still stuck on the same section. What do? Go to restart again, real quick. And before we do that, I didn't mention where it was at. Let's take a look. Between the C and the K, where the word stick is at. Hasn't moved for a few minutes. I say roughly, if it hasn't moved after a good, 4 or 5 minutes, go ahead and restart it. You're not gonna hurt anything. It's not gonna break it. But if it does, it's your fault, not mine. Disclaimer, right? All right. Once again, we're gonna power it off, power back on, right? Slow and steady wins the race, so they say. All right, let's go fast. Go across, go back. My Fire TV. Ooh, I got it that time. Didn't pass it. Go into the about section, go all the way down. Right there at the C and the K, still. And as it begins again, it will start to move. As you noticed, it just moved. If you didn't notice, rewind it, and then you can see it again, and then you see it move. And there it goes again. It's like a total race. Now, like I said, you'll watch it, it'll go, and once it gets to the full bar, you can wait, a few more minutes, 4 or 5 more minutes, and then there it is. It says you can install the update. If that does not pop up and you've been sitting at the full bar for several minutes, longer than 4 or 5 minutes, go ahead and just restart again. We click install update. All it does is just finishing all the updates. May take a few minutes. Do not press any buttons on the Fire TV remote. Set it down, sit back, relax, have a drink, have a smoke, whatever it is you do. Just relax. Be patient, and I'm gonna pause this video so that way you don't have to sit here and be patient with me. See you in a minute. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and it has completely installed the update. Now we're going to go back, check it again. Once again, go to My Fire TV in the settings, go to About. Let's go right here where it says software version. It says 6.2.6.8. The same thing, but you look down below, Fire TV home version 6211059.1 has changed. Now, you look at the very bottom, it says in the middle, install update. It has finished installing the previous update. Now it has another update. Just like I told you earlier, I'm gonna go ahead and select it. Let's go and select. Remember, earlier when we said sometimes they'll have more than one update and it'll be backed up. So all you do is continue doing this over and over and over again until it says your Fire Stick is up to date. I'm gonna go ahead and pause this video. Boom, it just came back up really quick, and it says current version 6268, and last checked Tuesday, March 17, 2020. We're gonna go ahead and select the check for updates real quick. Look on the bottom right on the screen, it says your Fire TV is up to date. And that's it. That's how you update the Fire Stick, just so you know. And if it's jailbroken or unlocked or anything like that, you're perfectly fine. Nothing is gonna happen to it. You'll be good to go, and that way your remote and your Fire Stick continue to work the way it's supposed to. Just so you know, we are up to date. We saw that. See the numbers 6268 on the top, current version. These numbers can change, just so you know. So this might be an older video and you might have different numbers. So you don't have to go by what you see, but go by on your Fire Stick. If it tells you your Fire TV is up to date, then you know you're done. All right. If you want to, you can go up to the top, check it out. You see the software version still the same. What changed is the Fire TV home version. All right, guys. Thanks. Appreciate you watching. Comment, like, dislike, say anything you can to let us know what we can do to make these videos better. All right. Appreciate you. Once again, subscribe and share. If you can, just go ahead and watch some of our other videos that we have out there. They're very informative. And till next time, have a good day.